Hello everybody, this is Janelle from Batty Bloomers, and I wanted to show you my new garden. It is my potager garden, so I'll take you on a little tour of that. I can't see real well, so hopefully I'll do a good job filming this. It's not finished yet either, so I'll just take you around here slowly so I don't make you sick. All this grass here is going to be garden and also a walkway, and it goes up over here up to our driveway, and that will be like steps and a walkway and also garden. But I'm slowly digging it out. I enjoy digging, I don't know why, but so I like to do it that way. This I made a mound, and I was going to make a mud head, but I didn't get a chance, so I just put an artichoke there for something to grow, and it's getting a little weedy, the rest of it. So we're not sure what we're going to do there. But you can walk back here, and there is another artichoke right there. And I did plant some chives there. And there's an eggplant back here. 2 eggplants. There's one over here. There's some lettuce that seeded itself, which I love. Love that. And another eggplant there. I got a dahlia. That's a PG hydrangea. I did just plant that juniper and those 2 holly bushes to give some privacy from the driveway there and the road. And then we had 2 mature trees that we had to cut down. They were dead. And we made them into chairs so that you can sit and overlook the garden, which isn't finished down there. There's nothing planted down there, but eventually there will be. I'll just kind of give you an overview, and then we'll go on a little tour. Okay. And we planted these birch trees that needed to be staked because their trunks were very weak. So we'll go back down here. And I planted some dahlias. There's some gorgeous larkspur. It almost glows. It's so pretty. So pretty. Alright, we'll go around here. This is all new this year. I started digging in probably February or March. This was all grass. All this was grass. And these are all plants that I either transplanted, planted from seed, or bought, or had given to me. So let's go over here first. This is where we just were up on top of, up by that stump. And I put all these rock walls in. Nothing like that was here, but I thought it would be really cool if it was kind of terraced. So we put those in. And then I planted some Love in a Mist. And that verbena, Bonariensis, this tall thing, that planted itself there. Don't know how, but plants do that, I guess. And that is an arborvitae that stays small in a pot. I thought that'd be cute there. And then over here, and these things are old cow waterers. So this pipe would have been hooked to a water system, and the cow would push its nose on that grate type thing, and it would fill the water bowl with fresh water every time it wanted a drink. And it was out of an old barn that they were tearing down, and my husband and I had a chance to go and salvage wood and stuff. And we thought these are kind of cool. So I'm going to have my husband forge a hook he does blacksmithing, so I'm going to have him forge a hook that I can hang something with a solar light in it. I thought that'd be cute. And I might make those into planters. Thought about bird baths, but we have pet ducks that are very destructive in the garden, so I don't think I'm going to do water in them. And so there's a little path down to a chair and 3 pieces of cedar wood that I got from my parents. My brother was milling some wood, or getting it cut, big logs cut into boards. And cedar is so beautiful, so I just dug holes and stuck them in the ground. Hopefully they'll last. So that's a little spot. You can come over here and sit. Excuse my newspaper, I was trying to cover the weeds over. With that, and we'll just turn around here. And I will show you what this is like sitting here in this section. Now you can see some stuff out there. That's our mower. Doesn't usually sit there. That's something my husband is building, and that's a shed. So those things aren't exactly pretty, but oh well. Okay, so this is what it looks like sitting here. And I did show you that I have eggplant and artichoke and lettuce growing in this garden, because I do call this my potager, and which is another way to say it is potager, but I guess the French way is potager. And that is where you mix flowers and vegetables. So there's a tomato plant, which I know is probably actually a fruit, but here's a basil. It smells really good. And then we'll go over this way. There's another artichoke. It's a monster. It's kind of, I might have to trim it because it's taking over. But just to show you that this is actually a potager, I have onions in here, mixed with flowers, and more basil, and more eggplant, and there is some purple basil under this leaf that is in the way, and more green basil there, and then over here. And so this is another rock wall that I built. And I think it gives it really a lot of character, and just, you know, instead of just a slanted hill full of flowers. And I think when these birch trees get large, they will be amazing. And I don't know, I have a vision in my mind of what I want it to be. Hopefully it'll be that eventually. Then over in this garden, which also, let me stand back and show you, I built, this was the hardest rock wall. I had my son help me, and we had to get these big rocks from all the way down below that trampoline in the woods. And we had to do it by hand. So we used a hand truck, and we would put about 2 of these on the hand truck and bring them up halfway through the hill, take a break, and then finish our journey up the hill. So he was a big help for that. So anyway, I have cabbage and broccoli alternating in here. You can see the cabbage heads. Now that's getting eaten a little, but it's getting there. It's getting a little head on it. Now I haven't seen any broccoli heads yet, heads of broccoli yet. Sorry, I gotta get my camera straight here. I don't see anything yet, but it's early. I mean, I just planted them, so not too long ago, so. And then I also have Swiss chard, which is called Bright Lights or Rainbow or something, and they have all these different colors, and you can eat the stems and the leaves. We have eaten the leaves. I haven't tried the stems yet. I'm not sure. Probably I'll try to saute those. And then in the back you can see I have 1, 2, 3 tomato plants growing there, and I have a basil on either side of the Swiss chard. And I also have some herbs in here, which I showed you the basil. That's an herb, obviously. But I have some lavender here. And this is pineapple sage. And it smells like pineapple. It's pretty amazing. It's weird how they can make things smell like something that it's not even related to. but that's neat. And then I have some rosemary here. Yeah, there. I can hardly see. It's so bright out here. So, and then over on this side, we've got some daylilies, larkspur. This is lemon verbena, and you can eat these leaves, and it smells amazing. You'd think lemons would grow on that thing. It smells exactly like lemons. And another interesting plant is this here. This is called Burplurum. And I don't know if it's, yeah, it's like a limey green little flower. I used to be a florist, and we used that plant all the time for a filler flower, like baby's breath or something. And I never saw it anywhere ever. So I finally got my hands on some seeds, and I got a few to grow, and I'm hoping I can get them to reseed and have them a lot for bouquets. I love doing bouquets. And then this glorious thing here is called a black swan poppy. Aren't they amazing? Look at that. I mean, poppy seeded pods are the coolest thing too, but these flowers are just stunning. And I'm not a big fan of red, but these are just, oh my goodness. How could you not love those? Oh. So anyway, those were planted from seed, and I did plant purple poppies here too, but I don't see any purple ones. They're all the black swan, which is fine with me. More of the Burplurum. And let's see, let's go back around this way. Some bachelor buttons that came up from seed that I transplanted here, the blue. This is a Coreopsis, which I had, and I divided it, so I have some here, and then I have some there. And it's very happy here. Where it was before, it was not getting enough light, so. In the spring, I have this lined with tulips and grape hyacinths. And the regular hyacinths also are around here, so that'll be neat to see next spring. Just added some more lamb's ear. That'll fill out like these are filling out. And then I have some dahlias, some sea holly, and that is the beginning of my new potager, whichever way you like to say it. And like I said, it's not finished yet. I have a lot to do, a lot more digging to do, a few more rock walls to make, I think. I'm just trying to back up here to show you that this grass is all going to be gone. And there's going to be a pathway about from there with steps, and then a path down through, probably curving a little around this bush, so it'll come in through here, and then that'll all be grass over there, or garden over there. So yeah, it's a work in progress. I didn't expect to even start it this year, so I'm not worried about finishing it, because I didn't expect to get as much of this done that I got done, because I had another garden I had been working on finishing, so I did get a lot done in this area.